Here now we've got an hour of electronics for you, and man, I've always said this, and I'll say it again. I love when we do like 2 or 3 items because it gives us a lot of time to spend on each one. And this phone is going to blow you away. This is the Nokia Lumia 635. This is our Windows 8 phone. 5-megapixel camera, comes with T-Mobile service, $50 a month, unlimited everything. Look at the price. $99.95. We dropped the price by $30 on this model with free shipping and handling. So before you go out and spend $400, $500, $600, $700 on a brand new phone, I encourage you to look at this because it has everything. It's got the Cortana virtual assistant, which we love. It's got T-Mobile service, which is the best. $50 a month, text, talk, web, all that stuff. Let's go through all the features before Joe comes out because you pretty much get everything without that big fancy price. And no commitments. Hey, you pay month to month. You don't have to sign up for some terrible 3-year, 2-year contract. You pay what you want. Yes, it's a customer pick. There's 62 reviews, 44 are perfect 5-star reviews. It's a fantastic top to bottom. There's Cortana, your virtual assistant. It has the interactive live tiles, which we love about Windows 8. It makes everything very simple and easy to locate and see. Thousands of games of apps from the Windows App Store, and of course, we love that App Store. If you love entertainment, you love multimedia features, it's jam-packed with that. It's got Nokia's famous drive navigation, which is clear and crisp and easy to follow. 4G speeds, all powered by T-Mobile. You'll absolutely love it. $99.95 is our price with free shipping. Joe Harrison's here. Joe's going to take you on a tour of this phone. Hi, buddy.
Good morning.
Good to see you. You know what I love about this phone? I'll be honest. Perfect size phone for me.
Absolutely.
Because there's all kinds of new phones. I saw a phone the other day it looks like a tablet. I mean, that's how big it is.
Huge, yeah.
I have a tablet. I like the ability to still be able to put my phone in my pocket,
right,
which you can with this, but it's a great size screen on the phone as well. This one has a 5-megapixel camera. Here's what I'll tell you. We've had, I'm not sure, I think 1 or 2 airings. 950 of these are already spoken for. That's about 20% of the quantity for the entire visit. So if you want to grab one, grab it. I love the style of this phone. This comes with the white body on the back.
Very sharp.
Very, very sharp. And then the black face in the front. But top to bottom, Joe, I mean, realistically, to have a phone for less than $100, and by the way, you own this phone. You're not renting it or leasing it.
Exactly.
It's your phone. The only other thing you have to deal with is $50 a month for everything. So ask yourself, what are you paying right now? Are you paying $75? You're paying $100 on a $400 or $500 phone that you don't own? That's crazy. This is yours. You're going to love it. 395-076. Joe, what do you love about this phone?
There's so many great reasons. I love it because it's that Windows interface. Every single time I bring a Windows phone here to HSN, they all go on to be a customer pick, as you're seeing right here, because you're familiar with it. You've used Windows on your PC. You've got that same experience here. And if you have a Windows phone, or if you've had a Windows in the past, I love it because, guy, you log in with your Windows login, and everything pops up. It's automatically synced up. A lot of times you get a new phone, you're like, well, how do I get my contacts? How do I get my photos? How do I get all my favorites? It's already stored in here as soon as you log in. And it makes it so simple because you have this live tile experience just like you have on Windows. So if I want to shop, I've got there's my store up there. If I want to check my email, I tap on the email button. All my email will pop up right there. If I just want to see what my friends are up to on Facebook, I tap the Facebook button. All that information will pop up right there. It's a big, beautiful 4.5-inch display. But all the stuff that we're doing today, it's all done at $50 a month. That's the crazy thing, that you're getting a smartphone which has all that connectivity, even has the HSN app on there. You can have all this fun, but all you're doing is you're paying $50 a month, and that's a huge savings. Because think about, what is your plan right now? To get a smartphone, a lot of times with the carriers, you have to pay over $100 a month to get service, and you're limited. This is $50 of unlimited talk, unlimited text, unlimited data, and like Guy mentioned, there's no contract to this whatsoever. You get the phone, and you pay $50 a month, and that is it. You know, how many times when you look at your cell phone bill, it comes to the end of the month, the kids are on there, they send a couple thousand texts, so they're over on their data plan, and then you get those surprise charges and that $100 bill, and that becomes $130, $140, $150 because you just went a little bit over your cell phone bill. Here it's $50 a month, and that's all there is to it to get this amazing phone with all that great connectivity, but then still have all the unlimited data. But I also want to show off the coverage, because a lot of times when you see these no contract phones, the coverage, you have to be in like the top 10 cities, and everything else is just horrible. Here with T-Mobile, you're getting up to 96% of the U.S. population. You're covered. That's where you're allowed to roam in the United States and have that amazing access with your brand new Nokia phone.
Anywhere you go, and you can see there, unless you're at some mountaintop in Colorado, which your mind should be more on skiing and not getting on your phone, you are covered, and that's what's great about it. And that's what we love about the T-Mobile service. I love that it's something you can count on. Nobody likes to get those surprise bills at the end of the month. You know, think about it. When you go to gas stations, don't you hate that the price is different every single time you go there?
Oh, absolutely.
This is something you can count on, and if you can count on it, you can also program it into your monthly bills. $99.95 is all you'll pay. That's a one-time fee for the phone. You own the phone, and then you can expect to pay $50 a month. That's what it is for you and whoever else you buy this phone for. So rather than the 80 or 90 or 100, I think I've been getting towards the end of a contract, and I am paying, my last bill last month for me and Danny was $187 for the month. $187 for a kid and a guy. And I don't use my phone much.
Right.
He uses his, and I've gotten some of the scary things from him because I get the warning, you're going over your plan, blah, 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 blah. Would you like to buy more data? You know, and it becomes that kind of monthly battle every single month. What I love about this is that you know what you're going to get. You have the most amazingly beautiful phone to watch. The clarity on this phone. Nokia makes such a great phone. You'll be blown away by the picture, by the sound, by all the features that you would expect in something, you know, really expensive.
Hundreds of dollars just for the phone alone. And here it's 4.5 inches, and guys, we're watching Nemo right now. But you can stream this if you want to, and there's no fee to it whatsoever because it's unlimited data. But it's also great if you're taking photos. I'll bring it back to the home screen. Is flap over to switch over to the side. Has all your photos, all your content right here, but it also has this thing called Cortana, which I love because, Guy, this thing knows everything about you. You've had personal assistants on other phones, and they're very reactive. They wait for you to ask a question, and then it'll answer for you. Here, it automatically starts remembering what your favorite things are. So as I swipe through here, I'm a big fan of the Blue Jackets hockey team. It gives me their latest score in there. It tells me locally I went to Ohio State. It knows that, so it gives my Ohio State score. I'm a New England Patriots fan. It automatically tells me that. I don't have to go out and search there. It's learning what I'm asking for, and then it automatically populates it right there for me. So it makes your life so much easier by having this built into it. Plus, if you do want to ask it questions, you do have that great assistant that's built into it. What's the weather going to be like this weekend? So as soon as I ask it a question,
looks like there will be mostly sunny.
It finds everything for me right there for me. Now, we've done that in the past, but how about this? Next time I'm at a grocery store, remind me to buy flour.
Sure.
So now,
Remind you when you get to
it knows that
store.
what a grocery store is. So when I walk into a grocery store, whether it's One Publix or it's Save-A-Lot or whatever it happens to be, it's going to say, hey, by the way, don't forget, you need to go buy some flour. So now it's a different type of assistant built into this phone. And this is the Cortana. It's the smartest assistant that you're ever going to have, and it comes on this Windows phone. Now, if you're going to add more apps, you go to the Windows Store. There are over 300,000 apps that are available. So if you've had app stores on tablets, app stores on PCs before, it's the same scenario. We can download your Facebook, you can download your Candy Crush, you can download all your games, all your entertainment, all right here on the go. A majority of these are free, and you have plenty of room to store it. On the back side of this, you have the amazing 5-megapixel high-definition camera. So when you're taking your photos, they are going to look tremendous. And if you want to access all your photos, there's one little app, one little button. It takes all your photos, all your information. It pops up right here so you can see exactly what's going on in that big, beautiful 4.5-inch high-definition display. Oops, let me tilt it sideways. You can go from picture to picture to picture, and sharing it hasn't been any easier. You click the One Share button. I can instantly Facebook this. I instantly message this. Send this to OneDrive. Send it out on an email, too, because this is Windows. You have the Microsoft Outlook built into it as well. It's one of the easiest phones we've ever had because it's that Windows interface. And even when you just want to make a phone call, a lot of times with smartphones, you get that tiny little dialer. Here you have this huge display, making it so easy, even just to make a simple phone call.
It really is, and we're doing it on 4 payments, so it's $24.99. The shipping is free. You know what I love, too, about what we're doing this year is we've done extended returns. So if you buy this phone, you've got until the end of January to return it. So that's all the rest of November, all the rest of December, and all that's 3 whole months to try this out and see if you like it, which I think, Joe, especially with cell phones,
right,
it's a really good thing to have a trial because
absolutely,
you need to know that you can navigate through it. If you've never had a Windows item before, with Windows 8, you need to be able to check it out, make sure it's all good to go for you. But you got a full 90 days to take this for a test drive. If you don't like it, you can send it back. Also, it's great if you're going to be buying this as a gift to somebody, they can also return it for whatever reason. Maybe they got another one. It doesn't matter. You have, it's no hassle returns. That's what we're all about here. Close to 1,000 of these are already spoken for. Wouldn't it be nice? Just think about this for a second. Wouldn't it be nice if you could go to the grocery store and you'd know exactly how much money you were going to spend every time you went?
Yeah.
If you knew that every week your groceries would be $100, that's what it would cost you. It wouldn't be $150, wouldn't be $200, it'd be $100. That way you could say, okay, so my groceries are $400 a month. That's $4,800 a year. Now I can do my bills. What about your gas? Wouldn't it be nice if the gas was always the same? Well, that's what you have here. You're in control. What you put into it is what you get out of it. If you want to crank it up and add more to it, you have the ability to do that. But $50 a month will give you unlimited talk, text, and data. It includes 1 gig of 4G data. All that is included with this plan. So rather than spending, getting that phone bill and it's $185 like mine has been.
Surprising.
Actually, the month before was $160. The month before that was $190. It bounces up and down all the time.
Sure.
This stays the same because you are in control. And you know what? We should be in control. Things we have to pay for, we should be in control of, because this is not like a a charity. This is something we pay for. We expect a service, and isn't it nice to know that the big old phone companies out there can't take you for a ride on this? You're the one that's in charge, and that's why everybody loves it. That Cortana Assistant, love it.
Love it. Well,
I mean, it's so much better than the other ones out there.
It is. You just tap on the Cortana. You can ask her any questions, but again, she's proactive. She's ready for you, but if you can ask her a question, but she also knows more about you. So if you start asking about local sports teams, if you start asking about weather more often, if you start asking about particular news stories, she will automatically auto-populate that, so you've got it right there for you. But you can easily ask her anything. Find me the nearest coffee shop. So I ask her where the nearest coffee shop. Everything pops up right there for me. Now if I want to map it, I can say, map to number 3. She's also going to become a GPS for you, too. Oops, I kept talking there while she stopped. But she can become a GPS for you as well.
Directions to Starbucks.
Now she's taking me to Starbucks, so I'm doing turn-by-turn navigation. So, guys, just the last couple minutes here, you keep in mind that we're hopping on Facebook, checking what all of our friends are up to. If we want to shop on HSN, there's an HSN app included as well. I'm doing all this stuff at the same time. I have that amazing Cortana Assistant where she's going out there proactively getting all the information that I want to. And keep in mind, all this is done at $50 a month. That's all it takes to have fun with a brand new phone, because a lot of times you see these features built into phones, and the phone will cost you a few $100s itself, and then you're paying hundreds of dollars a month on that monthly service fee. Let me tip it sideways, and you look at the screen here. Everything is done in high definition. That's 4.5 inches of high definition. Just look at the green grass. A lot of times when you see a phone, you gotta kind of tilt it and get the perfect angle. That screen is so sharp, so clear, but it's only brought to you by Nokia, and it has all those key features like that 5-megapixel high definition camera that's built on the backside, and it's that Windows interface. If you've used a Windows computer in the past, you're gonna love it because it's so simple. That live tile experience, we can pick and choose your tiles. You can move them around if you want to as well. Has additional tiles that are on here too. It's so much fun. It's so easy to use, and when you want to add more tiles, you go to the Windows Store. Over 300,000 apps are available at your fingertip, and all this experience is brought to you by a $50 a month plan for unlimited calling, unlimited texting, unlimited data. That is huge, and most of us use less than a gigabyte worth of data, and this is 4G LTE speed, the quickest speeds that's out there. So you can get the latest phone. That's a huge customer pick, but you're paying just $50 a month to have that experience you've always been asking for.
Everything comes with it, your card chargers, your earbuds, everything that you need to go along with it. The one thing that won't come with it is anything to sign, because you do not have to sign a contract with this. You own it, you put in what you want, and you get out of it just as much as you put into it. You're going to absolutely love this. All right, listen, Joe's not going anywhere. Joe's going to be back a little bit later. We have the most amazing all-in-one desktop. Almost 2 feet of screen, Joe. Almost 2 feet. So if you're looking for a family computer and you don't want to spend $1,500...